What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the BTR Garage. My name is Justin, and today we're going to be upgrading the rear taillights on my 2002 Ford F-250. Let's get started. So the taillights that we're installing today are from Autosaver, so many thanks to Autosaver for setting us up with a pair of these lights so we can check them out, install them, and show you all how to do that. As you can see, the taillight has a smoked lens, so a little bit different visual look on the taillights for the truck. And of course, we'll show you the different lighting characteristics between this one and an OEM taillight. The taillights fit a whole bunch of different Ford trucks from 1997 to 2004, I believe, Ford F-150s, and then 1999 to 2007 model Super Duty trucks, so F-250s, F-350s, etc. Whole bunch of different trucks that these taillights fit. The taillights are also a direct OEM replacement, so all of the components on the back that attach the taillight to the truck are just like your OEM taillight. It literally takes like 10 minutes to install a pair of these taillights. Super easy, and we're going to show you how to do that. We'll start by lowering the bed of the truck. Pretty simple process. What you're going to do once you have the bed down is there are two bolts on the back side of the light here that we'll show you up close. There are two retaining clips on the back side of the light back here. And then of course you have your light bulbs that are attached into the assembly itself. So basically three little steps to get things taken apart. We'll remove the bolts, we'll pop out the headlight from the outside, remove the light bulbs from the housing, and then we'll swap in the new taillight basically in reverse order. Okay, let's get these bolts taken out, or these screws taken out. As you can see, that loosens up this side of the taillight. Now it's just secured by the tabs on the back side. We'll flip the camera around. Now to pop the taillight out of the retaining clips on this side, you can use your fingers, although it's going to hurt a little bit because this edge of the light is pretty sharp. That's where these little plastic tools come in handy. You can kind of slide them back there. There is one of the retaining clips on the top. You see it just pops out like so. And there's one on the bottom. And it will pop out as well. Once you do that, you can kind of slide the light back, and you can see where the light bulbs are here, top and bottom. You want to make sure those go into the same positions on the new lamp. To remove these, we're just going to twist them counterclockwise, and out they pop. Make sure you retain the little donut gasket that is on it to seal it from any water intrusion. And there we go. So grab your new smoked taillight. You'll notice I still have the protective covering on. This is to not scratch it or damage it when we're installing it back in the truck. The covers for the light bulbs we're going to want to pop off here, or peel off rather. It's just a sticker. You'll notice that the light also has pop-in clips on the positions where the screws actually go. So we need to take those off, and they just unscrew from the post. Once we have those off, we're going to reinstall our lights. We'll insert those back in. They only go in one particular orientation. When you see it up close, it'll make sense. Twist them clockwise to lock them into place. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Kind of awkward positioning. All right, got those both in place. So we'll reinsert the taillight, making sure that our pins on the bottom and the top line up with the holes. Once we get the pins into the holes just a little bit, we're going to give it a push on the edge of the outside of the light. And you'll hear it pop into place like so. Now we can reinsert the screws on the inside. I'm gonna snug these up a little bit because they are pretty tight going into the new housing, but you don't want to overdo it because these are plastic posts that we're screwing it into. So push on your taillight on the outside just to get it to seat all the way in, and then use your wrench or ratchet to just snug it up, and then do the same thing for the bottom. You'll feel it bottom out, so you don't want to go any further than that. Come back around to the outside, we'll remove the protective film and see how well this thing fits into the taillight area. So looking the taillight over, the fitment is pretty dang good. I'd say it's about 95% accurate from an OEM fitment perspective. The top lines up pretty well, the seam is pretty clean throughout. The only part I noticed on both sides of the taillights is this lower section kind of bulges out a little bit. There's a little bit of a lip right here sticking out, whereas if you go up here, it's recessed under the groove in the truck body, but really kind of a negligible little complaint. Otherwise, they fit pretty good. The installation, as you saw, was super duper easy. You could probably do this in 5 minutes without doing it on film like I did. Makes everything take longer, but yeah, super quick, super easy, and we've got some before and after shots of what the lights look like in the light as well as the dark, so let's check those out. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, like always, please leave them down below in the comments. If you're interested in these taillights or any of the tools that we use to get this job done, you can find those in the description below. And thanks again, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Stick around for more videos coming up really soon. Stay safe out there. I am checking out. We'll talk to you all next time.